Look at this. Good morning, guys. Let's open the trailer. I have here the LS3 with me today, and I want to fly to the Swiss Jura and an out and return flight. Now rig the glider, prepare everything, and then let's go for an incredible day. This is the brand new Clouddancers Stays On cover, and you can even close it on the ground. And it will just stay on. Let's throw this in here. Everything prepared for the case of an out landing. So now we are here 1,000 meters above the airfield. That's what I am allowed to have above the finish. Danke dir.
Bitte, viel Spaß und viel Erfolg.
Dankeschön. Now we have 902 kilometers out and return to Switzerland and hopefully back home. It's a little bit more comfortable for the 10-hour flight here. It looks fantastic. So glad that everything went smooth up to now, that I'm in the air early. Huge thanks, a huge shout out to my club to make this possible. A bit stressful and a thrill. You don't know when it really starts. If it's too early, then you would make an out landing and waste the complete day on the ground. Feels better. Awesome! Yeah! Woo! 900 kilometers out and return. Come on, that's possible today. Time to continue. Cloud base, yeah, let's say 1,900 meters or so. Average climb was, I think, 3 meters per second. For first climb of the day at, I think, 10 o'clock or so. Just amazing. Time already to accelerate, 160, 170 kilometers an hour, but we need to look for the lines. Look at this. Amazing. The crazy cloud street. These are conditions like South Africa and Namibia. We have now 2,700 meter cloud base. Average climb of this one here 3.6 meters per second. Just so incredible. So average speed up to now is 106 kilometers an hour, which is great for club class, and especially we have a bit of headwind, so yeah, it is really good. More than happy with this. But now we have the more difficult part. We need to cross here to the Swiss side, and there is an airspace where we need to stay below 2,000 meters and later on even slightly lower. And then afterwards we can climb up on the Jura again, hopefully.
Up to 2,600 meters above sea level until 1300 local time.
LS3 full adult is classified to airspace class 12 up to 2,600 meters above the sea level or flight line 85 up to 1300 local time. Information claire.
Bravo TMA sectors, Tango, not active. I confirm, not active. Activation announced on frequency 134.675. Monitoring mandatory.
Yeah, that's it. If you know what you do, then it's really easy. Weather conditions here are not so bad, and the height is still okay to glide here even with the Clouddancers glider. And then we can climb again after this sector here. We can climb up to flight level 100 again and then raise.
On top, this is minus. Bravo TMA sectors, Tango, not active. I confirm, not.
Von der Frequenz, ich habe hier ständig Flug ausgenommen.
This is a little bit more challenging here because I am only allowed to fly up to flight level 75, 17 kilometers. Not so easy to reach. Now I would have the option to fly the right hand side or the left hand, and I think I'll just try the left hand because there are some more clouds. There's a paraglider. But very scary to be so low here above the ground, so far away from home. It's 450 kilometers straight line, so by car it's most likely 600 or so. So I won't get home today, definitely not. But we still hope to make it.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to.
451 kilometers back to Stillberghof, and it's 2:13 local time, so quite good. 106 kph average, was it fine? Ooh, this is low here. Still amazing conditions, but problem is here, Bale, the sector here is active now, so I need to dive down to 1,700 meters roundabout, so I need to waste 600 meters before I fly down there, so I already fly a little bit faster, because here it looks really good, really strong conditions.
Condition Club Delta, Bravo TMA sectors, Tango, active.
All the other option would be to fly around this corner. Seems like there are also nice queues on the way around this stuff. Oh, I don't need to raise the ridge very low there. It's a lot more risky.
Writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need.
Here in the next sector I'm only allowed up to 2,000 meters, so I can pull up here a little bit. That's all energy I can have. And then it's going this direction somehow. Time to cross the border back to Germany, from Switzerland to Germany, down below the river. And here we have some cirrus clouds. Really lucky that I'm earlier than expected, because otherwise it would have been much more difficulty to get back here. And ahead of us we have the next queues, and we are good in the time window. Average speed 107 kilometers an hour. We have still 253 kilometers to fly, and it is 4 o'clock. There's someone thermaling in the blue. 2 meters. It's a good climb. That's so good. Not sure if it's a good climb, but at least it's an indicator. And there's a small wispy. That's a better indicator. But we are still here in the area where we are only allowed to fly up to 2,000 or nearly 2,000 meters. But it's at least 700 meters which we can thermal here, and then we can connect over there to the other clouds. Otherwise it would be really challenging. Here's Hotzenwald. Would be good to make some meters. But it's a good one, 4 meters now. .1 in average, so not too bad. Time for the bottle, the bladder is empty. And at this cloud we can climb until the cloud base again. Should be really high now. There are not a lot of other options. You can fly this way but the wrong direction, or this way, but that's not landable. A very high area there. seems to be okay. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I need. So, we are approaching Stillberghof. Only 98 kilometers left. I'm here in 2,900 meters, and with McCready 0 I would already arrive. Yeah, so it is amazing. Still early. I'm really confident to make it back home for the declared 900 auto return. Crazy for club class, and I will try to make 1,000 kilometer free flight. First time with the LS3 for me, and with club class for me. So hard to see now the lines. There are not so many. Perhaps on the right hand side there's something. I think there in between is a huge gap. So I would need to decide to the left hand side, which is the normal way, or here to the right hand side. But because I'm so high and the visibility is not great, there's some moisture in there. Yeah, this way looks good. And for the task we only need 250 meters. That's what we get here with these clouds when we just pull up and fly straight. And this one is getting smaller, this one is getting smaller, and this one as well, so that's so great. If you look back, it looks really bad. Here, to show you. Only small cues, the zeros above, and then you see this direction, it looks fine. So glad I'm flying in this direction now. There is something going on with the weather. It's no cloud anymore. I made it! About 107 kilometers an hour average, something between 106 and 107 for a 900 kilometer out and return declared task. But now we need to focus on the next one. 1,000 kilometers. Where should we go? I will try this one here first. It's not perfect from the cloud anymore. Then we'll head this way. Yeah. Oh, there's someone making a turn. Yeah. That's the one which brings us so much further to the 1000. Then sometimes I also have a look here down below, and when we are lower you can see more, so that's great as well. Just a nice summer day. The last terminal of the day. I already have 996 kilometers. When I'm back home it's about 1040, 1050 kilometers. I already have final glide, but I will just use this 1 meter thermal here until the very end, and then enjoy the final glide. Here we go! I'm quite exhausted now after I think 9 hours or nearly 10 hours now, but I made it 900 kilometers declared out and return with the LS3 and more than 1,000 free flight. Just incredible weather conditions today. Great task. Yeah, it was so much fun. Thanks guys for watching. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and then I will see you next time. Cheers guys.
Zur Langlandung 27 Fahrergausgefahren verriegelt. Mike Alpha.
Let's have a look. 1041.
Begin.